Hey guys, today we have a short video to learn how to play Hashi puzzles. Hashi puzzles are a logic puzzle, very basic logic puzzles that will help us do some good logical thinking in math, but also are pretty fun. Okay, so this is what a puzzle looks like, a Hashi puzzle over the left. This is our example. Now, the first thing I want to do is just show you a Hashi puzzle that's been solved. Okay, so this is something called the solution to a Hashi puzzle, right here. And I'd like you to just take a moment and see if you could figure out the rules. Just look at this puzzle, the solution, and see if you could come up with a couple of the rules. You don't have to take too long, but just pause it and try to figure out all the rules, and we'll come back and talk about them. Okay, so hopefully you noticed a couple of things. All these things that we call these little connectors, a lot of times these will be called bridges, and sometimes these are called bridges puzzles too. Okay, so these bridges, as you notice, like in one of these nodes, and I'll just call those a node, all these nodes, if this number 3, that means there are 3 bridges that are connected to it. So if you look at any one of these, and that rule should hold, and look at this 8 over here, there are 8 bridges connected to it. And that would be the maximum. And the reason that's the most possible bridges is because also notice all these are at, I don't know, I guess we'll use a math term, right angles. So all these connectors, or all these bridges out of the nodes, none of them come out diagonally. There's another important rule, and that is that there are no islands. In other words, there are no, say I have 3 nodes, they're never going to have it connected where all 3 of these will be finished. Like I won't have a 1, a 3, and a 2 to where it would be closed. That means I could take any point anywhere, like this 1 here, and connect it to any point on here, like for example this 2. There's got to be a path that makes it all the way to that 2. So let's, how about we go down, over, up, around, yeah. So you know you've done it right if any path connects to, or any node you can find a path to any other node. Right, so the best way to play these is let's just do one. And this will be the first one on your homework, number 1, so you can do it with me if you like. And the one thing I want to ask you guys is, because this is a fairly easy one, we're going to do this one. I'd like you guys to try to do these only in ink, so that what that will do if you do it only in ink, it'll basically make you, it'll force yourself to do these logically, and hopefully you'll see what I mean by that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our first puzzle here. So first thing is, gosh, where do I start? And I have obviously I could start anywhere, but the first thing I notice is this 8 right here. Remember we talked about, we already know that this is the maximum number of bridges. So I can go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. Now that I've done that one, let me give you another little hint that I like to use too. Anytime you have an 8, of course, I would go there first, but I would also look for 6s and 5s and things like that, because a lot of times those will be restricted as well. So another good one is whenever you have a 3, and I'll use this 3 up here as an example. When you have a 3 and it only has 2 numbers that are, I guess, squared away with it, I like to do this because I know that I can't have 3, for example, this 3 to this 3. I can't have 3, so I know I'm going to have at least 1 to this one and at least 1 to this one. Think of the logic of that, because now I know that maybe there's a connector that goes down to here, or maybe there's a connector that goes over to here. But I don't know yet, so I'm going to leave this open. Now, see this 8? I'm done with this 8, so I'm going to go ahead and close this one down. Okay. Right, so I show this that no more connectors are going to come to or from that. Okay, so as I go along here and I see my little strategy with my 3s, I left that open. I'm going to go around and see some other ones. See this 3 down here? Well, I know only 1 can go to that, and only 1 can go to that one. Now this 3 over here, it has more than 2 places it can go, so I'm not going to touch that one. See this 3 down here? I can go 1 here and 1 here. Notice there's no others, so I know that has to be that, but I haven't used up all these 3s. But I have used up that 1. So he's closed down. Now wait a minute. If he's closed down, and I have to have 3 into here, and I can't have any more into here, I have to have that one here. Now he's closed down. And now I look at this 3. Wait a minute. This 3 has to have 3 into it, and I've got 2 into this, and I've got no place else to go except to this guy. He's now closed down. And this 3, he's also closed down. Okay. So just like that, I've taken a lot of these nodes out of the puzzle already. But as I notice here, this 1, look at him. He only has one place to go now since this has closed down, and he can only go to here. He's closed down. Now wait a minute. Now that I'm looking at that, see that 4? This 4, I have to have 4 into it. I've already used 2 into this, which that's the maximum amount of bridges into each node. And I've used 1 here, but he's closed down. So I still have 1 more, and I only have 1 place to go. And that's to here. So now he's closed down, and he's closed down. All right. Okay, so we've got a good start on this puzzle. Ooh. I see this 3 here as I look around. Now this 3 now only has 2 places to go, and whenever it has only 2 places to go, I like to make those connections. And when I make those connections and I look over here at this 3, I have now filled him up. He's done. Now if he's done, I can't have any more connections here, and I've got to have 3 to this one, so I've got to go up to here. So now I have all 3. He's done. And this guy's got 2 going to him. He needs to give up 1 more, and look, only 1 place to go. And now he's done. As I look at this 2, he's only got 1 place to go at this point. It's to over here. And he's done. Okay, so so far so good. As I look at this 3 here. Now he's got 2 different places that he can go. Here and here. So I'm not going to close him off yet, except I see this 2. Now he's got to give up 2. He's not going north or he's not going west. Not going south. The only place he can go is this easterly way over here. And he's got to go both of his. And now he's closed down. Okay, as we're working here, this 3 now, he can't go down to this 3 as we looked at before. And he can't go over here to the left. He can only go over here to the right. Now he's got 3 and he's closed down. Similarly, this 3 over here is now closed down. Okay. So let's go and look at this 3. Well, he's only got 1 place left to go. He has to go here and he's closed down. All right. We're getting down to it now. All right. So this 2 here, where does he have to go? Because he's got to give up 1 more. He can't go this way, can't go over this way. He has 1 place to go, and it's here, and he's closed down. As soon as I do this and I look at this 3, he needs to give up 1 more, but he can't go north, he can't go west. He's going south. Now he is closed down. Okay. So now I have this 3. He can't go this way, but he can go over the 2, or he can go to the 3. So let's wait on him. And I'm going to go and use some of the logic that I've used before. And that is, look at him. Now he can't go north. Well, he has to have at least 1 connection go to here and 1 connection go to here. And notice, since this connection here closes him down, okay, he still has to give up 1 more. It can only be down here, which closes him off and closes him off. Which now brings us to this guy, our 2. He's got to give up 2, and he's only got 1 place to go, and that's here. He's done. He's done. Him, well, he has to go up to here. So he's done, and finally, look at all 3 are done here. we did it. Again, I would recommend that you try to do it in ink on these easy puzzles. As the year goes on, I'll give you some more challenging ones that you may want to do with pencil. But ink is a really good thing because it really forces you to use logic to solve these puzzles. Okay, so please solve the next two on our homework, and I will see you tomorrow.